Good morning, happy Monday. Thought I'm gonna vlog one more vlog before the baby comes. On Thursday this week, I'm 39 weeks. I'm already out of breath getting into the car. I have a midwife appointment I'm heading to right now, and then I'm heading to the gym. It is raining cats and dogs, which is a little depressing because it's been so nice for like the last week, so a little hiccup in the weather here. But yeah, I thought this would be like my last vlog before the baby comes. I might do a tutorial because I just received the Dyson Air Straight and I've never used it before, so that might be a separate one. And then my final week, I'm just gonna chill, take off, and really embrace those quiet moments, unless they decide to come before then. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, first up, midwife appointment. It's been a couple hours since I first brought my camera out. I had my midwife appointment, and the little measurements that they do hasn't changed since my last appointment 2 weeks ago. So protocol is just to get a scan. So I had to drive to the hospital just to get the okay from the actual medical scanner, because obviously those tend to be a little bit more accurate than the measuring tape. I think because the baby's a little bit more engaged, it kind of is impossible to get the full length for measurements. All is good, measurements are fine. I've had to go twice now, but I remember I had to go with Oscar once too, and he was definitely not a small baby. He was 8'6", so I think just everyone carries differently. So all is good. Thought I would update you on our new island lights. I'm obsessed with them. Let me turn you around. I'm doing a giveaway with an Irish brand called Mullins Lighting, and I picked these 3 island lights with polished brass and then just the black cord and a frosted little bulb. They are stunning. The detail, ceramic like little flowers, but I kind of thought they tied in the scallop tile in the background there. They're a little bit more dainty, a wee bit more feminine, and you know what? I love it. I love the change. They almost remind me of like little doves flying or something. But this is the update in the kitchen. You'll remember we had those like frosted brass glass ones, and I liked those as well, but it's nice to have a change after, I think, 4 years we had those ones. And these are just really soft and sweet. Mullins Lighting, I'll link them down below. If it's showing up on camera like it is in real life, but it is so dark this morning. It's 9 a.m. and normally it's so sunny. Maybe that's better, you can see how dark it is on the side here. What is going on? Where is this spring sun? You guys are sitting on my steering wheel, but I am off to my second acupuncture appointment. I had one on Friday, and I've never had acupuncture ever in my life, like for muscle pains or anything. This is more geared towards labor inducing, obviously naturally like ripening your cervix, getting the baby into optimal positioning. I've never had it, and I always said if I was to have another baby, I wanted to try it, because I wanted to try it with Oscar, but then lockdown happened and I couldn't get anything done. So I was like, I'm doing it this time. This is the last baby. I want to try it. So had it on Friday, and definitely things are going in the right direction. Like baby is definitely engaged, head down. I think I lost my mucus plug last week, but I know it kind of, this is TMI, sorry guys. It can regenerate. So I lost a little bit more this morning as this workman is walking by me talking about me. I think I'm gonna intertwine this vlog with like my birth prep, because I was like toying with the idea of making a dedicated birth prep video. And I don't know, I think with social media nowadays and like people sharing things, everyone can be very like one-sided, or not one-sided, two-sided with everything, and it just can be very like overwhelming, and I am not in the headspace to like deal with people's intense opinions. So I'm gonna like intertwine it into this. I am a firm believer, and I'll say this confidently, labor and birth needs to be prepped for. Like you would not just run a marathon without training. Yes, you could run the marathon, but you will probably tear a muscle, hurt something, and it's just, you could train for it to avoid all those things. So I am a big believer in prepping for labor and not just hoping for a great birth, if that makes sense. I think you got to put in the work a little bit. So I'll go through what I've been doing and what I did with the other 2, and some new things that I'm doing with this one, if you're curious. It'll be throughout the vlog, so I don't know where the timestamps would be. But acupuncture first, and then I'm off to Hollywood to get my nails done, because bad boy came off last week, and this was my last set of like my long natural nails anyways. I'm gonna go nice and short and clean for the baby's arrival. I'm also getting my toes done. So that's my day today. Nails are done. I'm obsessed. As always, I go to Lecker Beauty in Hollywood. This one's still the shortest because of the crack in the other set, but these are gonna last forever too. So Olive just had her very first Irish dance festival. Now we're out for lunch with this crazy one.
I want to see one. Hello. Hello.
Oh boy.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning. It is Thursday, May 2nd. It's my mom's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom. We are just getting the kids ready. They're having breakfast, and then I'm going to do school drop off and then meeting people for breakfast and then meet my friend Sarah for brunch. This is like my little maternity leave. I'm 39 weeks and it's supposed to be a really nice day. It's really overcast at the moment, but it said it's supposed to be 18 and sunny, which I'm excited for. I need to wash my hair. I thought today I'm gonna try that new Dyson Air Straight because they just sent it, and I might film a separate like get ready with me using that, redoing my makeup, all that fun stuff. So that's the plan today, but we'll see where the energy lies. I thought I'd show you my outfit. We have my New Balance 327s. They're the like khaki kind of green and at the side, and I love them. They're so comfy. And then this dress, it's like a little swing style dress. It's so soft, feels like butter. I got it in this like khaki beige color. And I also got it in a cream. I have this like linen striped top on top and then a little denim jacket. I think I'm gonna put my hair in a braid because it's annoying me a little bit. So I might just do a little braid. This is look, show the 39-week bump. Who knows, I have a swoop tomorrow, so I've never gone early, but they say every pregnancy is different. You never know. Okay, instead of filming a separate video for my hair, I thought, I don't want to edit 2 videos. I'm far too tired for that, so I'm just gonna do this little hair review in the vlog. The Dyson Air Straight hair. This is my very first time using it. It kind of looks like the straightener, the Corelle. There's like hot plates, but they're obviously not hot, and then air is at the side. So I think you can like rough dry with the air coming out here, but then you do kind of like use it as a straightener even though it's air. We're gonna have to do this together because I have no idea. Just washed my hair. I've been using the Redken acidic bonding. It's ABC. What's the C? I'll link it down below. I only wash my hair once a week. That's how my hair type is. It's not for everybody, but it works for me. I also have extensions in, so I have twice the amount of hair. So I'll definitely give that grace with the drying time because obviously extensions just hold a lot more moisture. Back to my shampoo and conditioner. I only use that Redken ABC system every other week. So I don't use it every time because it can tend to dry out your hair. But if you do have processed hair, you like color your hair, it's really good. In between, so every other wash, I use a hydrating shampoo. So I use the Davines. It's a hydrating one again. I'll link it down below. Those are the 2 that I've been using and I love and I swear by. I will show you what I put in my hair, however, when I'm styling it. You guys already know my love for the JVN Blowout Cream. I have like less than a quarter left. Probably do 3 pumps, especially if I have extensions in. And mid-lengths and ends, you can really go to town with this and it does not weigh down your hair. It doesn't make it look greasy. Just keeps the style in a little bit longer as well. Not that this is really styling my hair, it's drying it and then potentially straightening it. There's definitely a little bit more moisture than usual in my hair. I like to have my hair a little bit more like 60% air dried before I do something, but we're on a time crunch. And then because I do have blonde processed hair, I like to use the Kerastase Blonde Absolu range, and this is the leave-in. And oh, don't get it all over you. Just try and get it on your hand. My dress will be nice and hydrated. And then lastly, before heat, I know this is only available in North America, but it's a heat protectant, so any heat protectant is great, but this is the one I've been using. She needs to come out with like a body cream because, oh, it's so summery. And I'm just gonna brush out my hair. Now, what I'm specifically looking for while using this is not it straightening my hair, because when I blow dry my hair anyways, it tends to blow dry straight. That's not the problem. It just tends to get like bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I have quite a thick coarse strand naturally in my hair, and so it just like is frizzy and like triangular, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping it like smooths out the strand, like genuinely smooths it out, because I know it will straighten it to a certain degree obviously, but I want it to actually be smooth and silky. So we'll see if it does that. I'm gonna do a quick rough blow dry with this. So turning it on. I know it's loud, so I'll fast forward this. Okay, so that's it rough blow dried really quickly. If you keep it together, like clamp it, the air comes out a lot more aggressively rather than keeping it open. But I think that kind of goes in hand with like when you're clamping it down, obviously the air is blowing on the hair strand. So now I'm gonna section my hair so that it can properly be dried. I'm gonna do another little spritz of heat protectant because why not? Brush it through. I'm gonna do the same thing, but like use it like a straightener this time. Okay, that was literally 30 seconds and it's not fully dry yet, but I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. And like you can already see the movement is so like silky and soft. Okay, a little bit impressed. Keep going here. Okay, I would say that took 5 minutes in total, and that is perfectly straight. My kind of straight, I don't like pin straight, and dry. There's really lovely movement in that. Okay, it's definitely like, I think the slower you go, the more thoroughly dry it is for the strand. So take your time with it. So far, so good. So I'm gonna do up until like the very last section because you're just gonna be watching the same thing anyways and be kind of bored. So I'll be right back. Okay, wow, right off the bat, that definitely takes longer than just regularly blow drying your hair, but like I mentioned at the beginning of this, I only wash my hair once a week. So if I was only doing this once a week, I don't care because I don't wet to dry style my hair often. So it kind of styles it and dries it, where if I was to quickly blow dry it, yeah, it might be half the time, but then the other half is consisting with like hard heat, like a straightener curl or the air wrap, which I guess is not hard heat, but like, you know, just more heat. Where this, as you guys know, I don't love my hair straight, but because it's not pinned straight, there's like movement in it. There's definitely no like frizz, like it straightened my hair and blow dried it. That's so silky looking. I would not go out with like freshly blow dried hair. This is like styled. I know it's a little straight for me, but first day fresh hair, so good. And I just love that there's no frizz in it. Like it's so silky looking. If you like to wear your hair straight in the first place, it does two things in one, obviously, because it's fully straightened my hair and dried it perfectly. I think I got everything in the back, but it feels so silky smooth. Like that's pretty good. I always finish off my hair with a hair oil. This is still the Kerastase Blonde Absolute range, so it doesn't go all over me like the other one did. Good friction rub together, and then mid-lengths and ends. That is my little review of the Dyson Air Straight. Hopefully it was helpful. I feel like we were learning together because I had no idea how to use it. Probably should have watched a tutorial or two, but I'm happy with that. I'll probably put like a slight curl in it tomorrow. For today, I'm really pleased. Good morning. I'm just about to head to a midwife appointment. And then it's Jane's birthday brunch in Bothy. My makeup I did a little early this morning, but whatever. These are Crystal & Co. earrings. I thrifted this little pink crochet top. This skirt is from Warehouse and it's so comfortable. I think it's in a medium and I've had it for a couple of years now. It's not maternity, but it's so stretchy because there's not like a thick band, so you can wear it wherever you want on the bum. I also have it in cream. I love it so much. And then I have worn these leather slight platform, or not heels, flip-flops from H&M continuously for the last 3-4 years, but I'll try and find an alternative. But this is the look. Very fancy for a midwife appointment, but I am heading to brunch right after. Only 45. We told all of that and she's like, actually, how old is she? I'm like, don't ask, you don't ask questions. But you wouldn't know. You guys did the exact same thing at the same time. I am just making a couple like dip kind of things. Why is it so blurry or overexposed? I think that's a little bit better. As you can see, I put a little bit of a wave in my hair today because I woke up and it was still so silky straight. So again, if you like straight hair, you'll love that. Kids are home, Patty's home. I'm making like a tuna salad, and then I did like a spicy mango salsa as well for Jean's little birthday barbecue that we're having tonight. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Do you know the kids? Were you not picking them up?
Patty was taking pictures of me sleeping at 9 months pregnant. And unfortunately, it's not the worst photos he has as his screensavers on his phone. Me coming out of the water for a breath of air in 3 different photos.
Can I show them?
Your background photo probably shows up every time you open your phone. That's what happens when you're almost 8 years married. The nice photos go out the window. And these are the photos that replace. Definitely cut my lip this morning. Oh well, we're just about to head to church here, and then I thought when I come home I'll go through some of the actual like prep. Oh, there's a smudge mark, 1 sec. Prep things I've been doing, because yesterday was the worst day. We watched a movie with the kids inside and then went to Ballycastle, which is like a rock beach, and just collected rocks. Super chill, so haven't really talked to you guys. OOTD for church are my Zara low waist jeans that I have my little extender for. They've done me well, just sized up, and then hopefully I can wear them postpartum pretty quickly. Then I have my Vinted pink kitten heels. This is a Style Unite pink stripe little button up. My Jerf Avenue utility jacket that can be sleeveless. I'm obsessed with it. This is look, feel really comfortable, casual, put together. Right, I know it's a little bit later, but I promised I would do a little like update on some things I'm doing before this baby arrives. Labor prep, if you will. Whenever it comes to these things, take or leave. Everyone's different. I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's not my kind of channel, but I find a lot of moms are always interested in this, and because it is my 3rd, there's things that I've done for all 3 pregnancies, and then I think this is the 1 pregnancy I've probably done some things that I definitely didn't do with the other 2. So thought I would, hopefully that my hair is not going to bother you guys because I just came out of the shower, but share with you. So I've already mentioned this is the first pregnancy I've kept up like physical fitness. I've done Pilates, probably started at like 3-4 times a week, and then now it's down to like 2 times a week. More so like stretching moves and just like really core focused, like soft movement. And then weight training, again, the entire pregnancy. I think collectively I've had 3 weeks off, 1 being in Florida, 1 being when we were in Dubai, and then I think 1 around Christmas time. But I don't think that's necessarily like a flex. I think it's really what kept me afloat mentally, because as we know, this was a little bit more of a surprise pregnancy, and well, I can link the video below that I talk about it a little bit more. So I think keeping my physical activities up were really for my mental health, to be honest, and then it just stuck. So I've been weightlifting my entire pregnancy 3 times a week, and then down to about 2 times a week the last 10 weeks, and we're now 39 and a bit. Things that I've done new this pregnancy, reflexology. I got to do it like twice with Olive before I kind of just forgot. I did like a full 3 sessions. I booked in with Caring Hands Midwife. She used to be the head midwife of our local hospital, and she's since like retired. I think she still does some work there, but she does like a whole bunch of like reflexology, acupuncture, acupressure, massages, all that kind of thing. So I booked in with reflexology or reflex zone, so it's a little bit more pinpointed, because I was starting to get a little bit of like pelvic girdle pain around 33 weeks, and I did a session, 3 sessions, like a course of 3 sessions, which she recommends, and I would say by 36 like gone, which is crazy. Obviously like just normal pressure pains because I am carrying a baby but genuinely like no lightning crotch, nothing. So like I'm a firm believer. I don't know what it was. Could have been a whole bunch of things, but it also was really enjoyable too. Like I love a good foot massage. It's not a foot massage, but if you had reflexology done, then you know what I'm talking about. So that's something I've kept up. And then something new is acupuncture. I've never had it in my life. This is one that you might want to take or leave depending on what you think. I had it a week and a bit ago now, maybe almost, yeah, a week and a half ago. First time I got it, totally fine. I have no problem with needles. And the second time I got it, I went in the morning and I had only had a coffee. So set myself up for disaster. Blood pressure's already low in the morning. So sometimes it can make your blood pressure go a little bit lower. So we didn't do it. We actually went to acupressure instead of puncture and a back massage, which was unreal. But I do have one more acupuncture appointment this Wednesday, so I'll keep you updated. It's like late in the afternoon, so I'll make sure to prep a little bit better. I've also been having nice nightly warm showers. Not that like that's anything to do with labor prep, but it's more so like my zen calming down time, just really like peaceful, using smells that I really like. And it kind of goes hand in hand with the next two things. This I bought off of like an Instagram ad. Obviously I was a Target because I'm pregnant, but it's Nadea Body Blitz Oil Firm and Tone. And you can tell I'm almost done. I swear by it. I know when it comes to like stretch marks and all that kind of thing, it's a lot of genetics. It can be just how your body works. I don't know, it never really bothered me. I definitely have like very faint ones on my boob area. I've never had them on anywhere else on my body, and I don't notice any at the moment. This could be a part of it. It also could just be how it goes. This is really good for itch because I got really itchy in certain like growth spurts, like lower belly and breast area. Oh my gosh, like I want to rip my skin off. That's so itchy, and this definitely calms the itch, so that's a positive. And then this one is definitely not for the faint-hearted, but one that was a non-negotiable. I did it with the other two, and this is only by personal preference or experience, and also because, like I've mentioned before, you guys have already seen my birth stories. Both Olive and Oscar were quite quick pushes, and I think this specific device helped aid in that, and I had no need for stitches, or I had zero tear. Excuse me, indigestion is real. I put it down to this bad boy, my AniBall. I'm not gonna show you can just look it up. I'll link it down below. Swore by it, love it. I think it's really great. I guess the more common version of that is a perineal massage, but I don't know if I would do that properly, and then I feel like you wouldn't know how to do it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Down there in your pelvic area, there's so many muscles, and if you're not gonna like learn how to like slowly stretch them, for lack of a better word, exercise them, yeah, your body probably isn't going to just naturally open up in birth. For me, a 7'14" and an 8'6" pound baby without tearing. That is very natural to tear. So if you can help exercise those muscles and stretch, they do go back to normal. Surprise. It helps aid in, I think, not only a quicker pushing time because it's allowing that space to do what it's done, but the thing that I prefer about this than a manual perineal massage, because you're using your own fingers or you have to get a partner involved, obviously, if you can't reach. This one, because it's like a pump up kind of device, this is where you like zone out if this is not for you, but I am an advocate for like anything perineal kind of thing, because tearing, stitches, all that is like the least of my worries. It's like prolapse or like pelvic floor, like actual problems past pregnancy. That's what I want to avoid, because think of all that pressure and a baby coming through, you can really like damage that area. So I really want to like exercise it and make sure we're good to go, because you can use this post birth as well for like exercises. Anyways, I'm a big advocate for it, clearly, if this is my third time using it, but it's not for everyone, and I get that. Read more, I'll link it down below, and you can do all your research and make your own decision with it. But my personal experience with it, A+, and hoping for a third time, A+. Like I mentioned in this vlog at some point, you can't just like expect to have a certain birth. I do firmly believe you gotta put in the work. Again, you don't know what kind of birth you are gonna have. Even if you have to have a section, I think a lot of this stuff can help for recovery afterwards. Even if you have to get induced, again, I think your body will still do a lot of the work, even if you have to get induced, and recovery after. I think a lot of these things are for recovery. Birth is just a moment. Recovery is a lot of the things I'm prepping for as well, if that makes sense. It's not just necessarily the birthing aspect. So I'll keep you updated. I feel like I'll end it here because this section is quite chatty, and the kids are watching Britain's Got Talent. They love talent shows, very obsessed. So this will be the last video before my birth vlog, if we remember to vlog. That's Patty's job, not mine. I'm so excited for you to meet baby number 3. Crazy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.